Millions of years ago, Earth's oceans were home to some of the most terrifying predators to have ever lived. Among them, two creatures stood out as apex predators in their respective eras: the Megalodon and the Mosasaur. The Megalodon, an enormous shark with unmatched strength, ruled the seas approximately 23 to 3.6 million years ago, during the Miocene and Pliocene epochs. Meanwhile, the Mosasaur, a massive marine reptile, dominated the Cretaceous period around 82 to 66 million years ago. Both creatures were built for hunting, striking fear into every other marine animal that crossed their path. But what if these two titans of the ocean had lived in the same era? What if they had clashed in an ultimate battle for dominance? This scenario, though purely hypothetical, provides an exciting opportunity to compare their strengths, weaknesses, and strategies in a fight that would determine the true king of the seas. The Megalodon was one of the most fearsome predators to ever roam the oceans. This prehistoric shark, which lived approximately 23 to 3.6 million years ago, was a true giant of the seas. Scientists estimate that it could grow to an astonishing length of up to 25 meters, 82 feet, and weigh around 60 tons, 66 tons, making it significantly larger than even the largest modern great white sharks. Its massive size alone would have made it a dominant force in its ecosystem. But what truly set the Megalodon apart was its incredible power and efficiency as a hunter. This ancient predator had a streamlined, torpedo-shaped body, allowing it to move swiftly through the water. It is believed to have reached speeds of up to 17 meters per second, 55 feet per second, making it an incredibly fast and agile hunter despite its enormous size. However, the Megalodon's most terrifying weapon was undoubtedly its bite force, which has been estimated at a staggering 278,000 kilopascals, 40,000 psi, far greater than that of any modern-day shark or terrestrial predator. With this immense power, it could easily crush bones and tear through thick whale blubber, ensuring that its prey had little chance of escape. Unlike today's great white sharks, which primarily hunt seals and fish, the Megalodon's diet consisted mostly of large marine mammals, including whales, dolphins, and even other sharks. It employed a stealthy ambush strategy, attacking from below and using its powerful jaws to deliver a devastating, fatal bite. Once it struck, its prey had little hope of survival. With its unmatched size, speed, and strength, the Megalodon reigned as the apex predator of the ancient oceans, instilling fear in all that crossed its path. The Mosasaur, though smaller than the Megalodon, was an equally fearsome marine predator that dominated the oceans of the late Cretaceous period. The largest species, Mosasaurus hoffmanii, could grow up to 18 meters, 59 feet, in length, making it one of the largest marine reptiles of its time. Although it was considerably lighter than the Megalodon, weighing only about a quarter of the massive shark's estimated mass, it was no less formidable. Unlike the Megalodon, which was a cartilaginous fish, the Mosasaur was a reptile, more closely related to modern monitor lizards and snakes. This evolutionary lineage gave it a unique combination of traits, including a flexible skull and double-hinged jaws that allowed it to swallow prey whole. The Mosasaur relied on speed, agility, and intelligence to hunt effectively. It had forward-facing eyes that provided excellent binocular vision, enabling it to track prey with remarkable precision. Additionally, mosasaurs frequently fought among themselves, either for dominance or territory. These intraspecific battles helped them develop strong defensive skills, making them more resilient and battle-hardened than the Megalodon, which faced little competition. This combination of strategic hunting abilities and combat experience solidified the mosasaur status as one of the most formidable marine predators of prehistoric times. In this hypothetical confrontation, the Megalodon would likely be the initial aggressor. Its entire hunting technique was based on ambush attacks from below, and given the mosasaur's tendency to surface for air, the Megalodon would have the perfect opportunity to strike. Spotting the mosasaur near the surface, the Megalodon would quickly approach with stealth, using its dark coloration to blend into the depths. This method of attack had been perfected over millions of years, allowing the Megalodon to dominate the oceans as the apex predator of its time. It would accelerate upward with terrifying force, its massive jaws wide open, ready to deliver a devastating first bite. However, Unlike the Megalodon's usual prey, the Mosasaur is no defenseless creature. It is an equally formidable predator, armed with powerful jaws lined with razor-sharp teeth designed to tear apart large prey. Its sharp senses, including highly developed eyesight and the ability to detect vibrations in the water, would allow it to sense the approaching threat just in time. As the Megalodon lunges forward, expecting an easy kill, the Mosasaur instinctively performs a quick, evasive maneuver, twisting its long, flexible body to escape the deadly bite by mere inches. This initial failure would surprise the Megalodon, which had rarely encountered an opponent capable of avoiding its ambush tactics. Realizing the immense danger it faces, the Mosasaur immediately takes action. Unlike the Megalodon, which relies on sheer power and speed in open waters, the Mosasaur possesses superior agility, making it highly maneuverable in tight spaces. Understanding this advantage, it quickly swims toward a nearby rocky outcrop, seeking cover. While the Megalodon is undoubtedly faster in open water, its sheer bulk makes it less adept at navigating complex underwater environments. The Mosasaur skillfully weaves between rocks and crevices, temporarily evading its larger opponent. The Megalodon, undeterred by its initial failure, circles the area, searching for an opportunity to renew its attack. It knows that a direct confrontation would likely favor its immense size and crushing bite force. However, the Mosasaur, aware that it cannot outrun the Megalodon in open water, carefully studies its opponent. With its forward-facing eyes providing excellent depth perception, it watches for any signs of weakness or hesitation. After a brief moment of strategic calculation, the Mosasaur seizes an opportunity. As the Megalodon slows momentarily to reassess its position, the Mosasaur propels itself forward with an explosive burst of speed, aiming directly at its rival's gills, one of the Megalodon's few vulnerable spots. The sudden attack catches the Megalodon off guard. The Mosasaur sinks its sharp teeth into the soft tissue near the gills, delivering a painful wound. The Megalodon thrashes violently, attempting to shake off its attacker, but the damage has been done. In a battle of endurance, the Megalodon would still have the upper hand, but the Mosasaur's cunning tactics and agility make it a formidable opponent. The fight could go either way, but one thing is certain. In the prehistoric ocean, even the mightiest predators must always be wary of their rivals. After a brief moment of hiding, the Mosasaur makes its move. With lightning speed, it darts out from its cover and clamps its powerful jaws onto one of the Megalodon's pectoral fins. The Megalodon roars in pain, thrashing violently to shake off its attacker. The Mosasaur's teeth, designed to grip and tear flesh, sink deep into the soft tissue of the shark's fin, causing severe damage. This is a critical moment in the battle. The Megalodon, though immensely powerful, is still a creature made mostly of cartilage. Unlike the Mosasaur, which has a strong skeletal structure, the Megalodon's body lacks the same level of resilience. This means that the Mosasaur's attack is highly effective, compromising the shark's mobility. However, the Megalodon is far from defeated. As the Mosasaur tries to retreat, the Megalodon, despite its injury, uses its remaining strength to close the distance. Blood clouds the water as the shark, driven by rage and survival instinct, lunges once more at its opponent. This time, the Mosasaur is not fast enough to escape. The Megalodon's enormous jaws clamp down on the reptile's midsection, delivering an earth-shattering bite. The force is unimaginable, instantly puncturing deep into the Mosasaur's body. The Mosasaur thrashes desperately, but the damage has been done. With each second, the pressure increases, bones crack, and the reptile's struggle weakens. Within moments, the fight is over. The Megalodon releases its grip, and the lifeless body of the Mosasaur drifts downward into the abyss. The battle is won, but victory comes at a cost. The Megalodon, though triumphant, has sustained a serious injury in the brutal clash. Its massive fin, once a powerful tool for swift and precise movements, is now torn and bleeding profusely. The dark waters around it swirl with its own blood, a stark reminder that even the mightiest predator is not immune to harm. Though sharks have an incredible ability to heal from wounds that would be fatal to most creatures, the severity of this injury could determine its fate. If the damage to its fin hinders its ability to swim efficiently, the consequences could be dire. A sluggish or weakened megalodon would struggle to chase down prey, and in the vast ocean, the inability to hunt is often a slow death sentence. Starvation becomes a looming threat, as the ocean does not show mercy to the wounded. Without the strength to launch powerful ambushes or the agility to outmaneuver prey, securing a meal will grow increasingly difficult. The scent of its blood may also attract opportunistic predators, drawn to the possibility of an easy target. While no creature rivals the megalodon in sheer size and power, a compromised state could leave it vulnerable to attacks from smaller but determined scavengers or rival sharks. The ocean is a realm of survival, where only the strongest endure. Despite its triumph in battle, the megalodon's future remains uncertain. It has won this fight, but survival demands more than just strength. It requires resilience, endurance, and sometimes a bit of luck. As it disappears into the deep, the question lingers. Will it recover and reclaim its dominance, or will this wound mark the beginning of its downfall? This hypothetical battle highlights the strengths and weaknesses of both creatures. The megalodon, with its immense size, speed, and crushing bite, was a nearly unstoppable force in its era. However, its lack of natural predators meant that it had little experience in true combat, making it vulnerable to an opponent with superior strategy and agility. The mosasaur, though physically weaker, had the advantage of intelligence, maneuverability, and defensive instincts honed through years of battling its own kind. In a real-world scenario, the outcome of such a fight would depend on numerous factors, including the environment, the specific species involved, and the condition of each predator at the time of battle. Although both creatures were apex predators in their respective periods, the megalodon ultimately represents the peak of oceanic dominance. If it had shared the seas with the mosasaur, it is likely that the mosasaur would have struggled to compete against the sheer power of the giant shark. However, it is important to remember that nature does not always favor size and strength alone. Survival is often dictated by adaptability and strategy. If the mosasaur had been given enough time to evolve alongside the megalodon, who knows how the balance of power might have shifted. Now that we have explored the outcome of this legendary battle, one question remains. How would the megalodon fare against humans? While no human has ever come face to face with a living megalodon, our advanced technology, intelligence, and strategic thinking could make for an interesting confrontation. Could human ingenuity triumph over the raw power of one of history's most fearsome predators? That, perhaps, is a battle for another time.